Hi, I'm Oliver Doeden, and this is my reflection vlog over the persuasive speech. The first question was, what was the purpose of this speech? I believe the purpose of this speech was to teach us how to research and put our knowledge together to try and persuade an audience into thinking what we think. Second question was, how did you feel going into the speech presentation? Going into the presentation, I was pretty confident. I went over my outline and my note cards quite a few times, so I knew what I was talking about. Third question, did your speaker anxiety increase or decrease as you began your speech? As I got going into my speech, my speaker anxiety decreased because as I kept going, I kind of settled in, and practicing it really helped. Was your technology adequately prepared? What could have been done differently or better? My technology this time with the iPads went a lot smoother because after doing it a couple times, I know how to do it. And what could be done differently or better is when our group was recording our speech, we only had enough people for the audience, and we didn't have an extra person to record the speech, so we were trying to prop it up on a desk to try and make it a good enough angle for the speech presentation. Question 5. In terms of structure and organization, what element felt natural? What felt odd? What felt not natural was a transition. Being able to go from one idea to another is pretty easy to me. What felt odd was the oral citations. I'm still getting used to having to cite with my words, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting better at it. How did you consider your audience when developing your speech? How did your audience respond to your speech? I tried to make eye contact as much as possible just to keep them in it. How did they respond? I think that as they listened to me talk about the topic, that they started to agree with me more and more towards the end. What did you do in your speech that worked? What didn't work? What areas can you target for improvement? What worked was my transitions. I felt like my transitions went pretty smoothly. What didn't work was my oral citations. I feel like I used the oral citation according to too many times, and what I can improve on is my oral citations by trying not to be as repetitive with the one citation. Connect your learned experiences to the class readings and concepts. Include at least one specific chapter with a page number from the section. On page 158, the book talks about practicing before you speak to your audience. For this speech, I practiced quite a bit I didn't practice in front of like a friend or a family member, but I practiced with myself, and I felt like practicing it to myself even helped me be more comfortable in front of the audience when I was doing my speech earlier today. Yeah, that's the last question. That's it.